don't fucking know.
What is there on to understand?
I know you're narrating now.
The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to run to turn their heads.
Okay, so this is all just one big continuous story.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about how the club got together.
Who the fuck said that?
It's
Be nice if we had some music.
fine.
Do we even? Is the music even on? Yeah, sounds on.
Yeah, it just hasn't got to a part with music yet.
I don't like when games do that. Like, give me fucking music.
Yeah.
The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Oh my god, it's John Cena.
Oh my god, it's Alfred Molina.
There she is. She's arrived.
Yeah, boy.
Ouch.
Oh.
Oh my. Cut nugget. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. You're my cousin! She's very conspicuously... What the fuck is that word? Conspicuously?
Conspicuously.
Mouths to Monica. She's butt fuck ugly, Monica. Should we let her in?
It's her. It's the girl.
Her boobs go from east to west.
I'll talk about my good morning, son.
It's
Hey.
true. Huh?
just my joke.
It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom because she's a loser.
Yeah.
Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. At least, God, I hope so.
Yeah. Are you here for the literature club by any chance?
No, I'm here for the Swingers Club. What the fuck else am I here for? Am I in the wrong place?
No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside.
And bend over for initiation. The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. What's up?
She's shy.
Sayori continues to fail, containing her excitement.
It's happening. Oh my gosh.
Kill yourself later. What? Who said that?
Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty.
Like you.
I'm Monica, and this is Sayori. We run the literature club. Even though it's just us so far, but...
My name is Cunt Nugget, and this is Cunt Nugget the Second.
What's your name, by the way?
I'd like to join your club.
Already?
Yeah, there's humans.
Wait, really? Are you sure?
Are you fucking stupid, cat?
I thought you were gonna call Monica stupid, but yeah.
Cat, get down! Yeah, I fucking got you down, didn't I? I shook my cheese ball container at him. Yes, I have that big fucking jar of cheese balls sitting right next to me.
Nice. Those
It's
always
not-
make good containers.
I mean, I should be good enough.
Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough.
Just look at the vice president here. What?
Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to know. I would love to get to know you.
A man called Mr. Hanson told me that before. It wasn't a good experience. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down.
What's your name?
Yuri.
I'm Sayori, and this is Monica. Sayori, I already...
Oh, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy?
Like books?
She's like, this bitch.
Like, she's bitch retarded?
Pretty much. Yuri looks at Monica.
Fantasy is cool.
Yes, have you ever heard of Annabelle DuPont?
I can't say I have.
Hey Siri. Who is Annabelle DuPont?
Okay, I found this on the web for Who is Annabelle DuPont. Check it out.
Oh, it's one of the books from, it's a made-up, author, it seems. Unless Reddit tells me. Oh, yeah, it's just something she made up. It doesn't hurt to chat cross-reference once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy.
Yeah.
You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. Some pages are read, but ignore those. You're really in for an incredible experience. Fuck her right in the pussy. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help. Mom, I need an adult.
I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them. So they must be great.
Liar. Huh, I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. How dare you bring up real life stuff? How dare you? Have you ever done that where you forget your shit in your locker in the middle of class?
No, because I never actually had a locker. Well, in middle school I had to have one, but in high school I just never bothered.
I used my locker in high school for like 1 year, and that was it.
Yeah, it's like the only locker, like, you know, quotations locker would be the band room and their instrument storage, because I had to go in there. I would have to get, you know, my instrument out, but it's like outside of that, I never actually had any kind of locker, because I kept all my stuff on me.
At my old high school, right? We had 4 floors. Or, well, technically 5 if we wanted to fuck with the freshmen. But we had the basement, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Some poor souls' lockers were in the basement.
Oh.
Which is on the other side of the school.
Oh.
So if you were in the basement, you pretty much had to carry all your shit, because you would not make it. Like, when out senior year, I had a class in the furthest end of the goddamn basement. Had a class. And then last class of the day, 3rd floor.
Oh, shit.
And we had 5 minutes going between classes. It's a fucking travel.
Jesus.
Yeah, I would, like, barely make it.
Yeah. It's like, how do they expect you to make... Like, I feel bad for the fuckers. Was there a 4th? Oh, wait, no, the basement was the bottom floor, so the 3rd floor is the highest.
Yeah. Technically, technically we have what we call the 5th floor, which is, you know, technically the 4th floor, where the swimming pool is.
Oh, you bitches had a swimming pool?
No, it's a trick we pulled on the freshmen.
Oh.
We never have one.
Because I know, I think like some high schools do have those.
Oh, we don't have a swimming pool now.
Yeah.
But the joke was, hey, if you go to the 4th floor, there's a swimming pool. That was the joke. Some freshmen believed it. You would have believed it.
Yeah.
Yuri quickly stands up. My back. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you.
You probably only need to bring one for now.
Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk just here.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay, I'll get the first one. Yuri exits the club. Yuri, huh?
I'm just laughing at how Yuri just taking control of all this.
I know, right? She's like, meow.
Yeah.
I love how she's doing a better job than fucking everybody else.
Yeah, because the thing is, I probably know why. It's because she's so excited because she finally found people who are interested in the things she's interested in.
That's
true. So it's like she's now super excited and wants to share her stuff.
Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances.
Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this.
Oh my god, I found a weirdo.
How do I handle someone so intense?
I don't know, ask my mother.
I have, like, no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff I read when I was a kid. The fuck?
Cad. Cack.
But that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are in the different kinds of literature.
Then you see some creepy guy says, I'm into Raka. Get the fuck out.
It'll be fun to learn for each other.
Technically,
From each other.
technically, erotica is literature.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but
Well, she brings in 50 Shades of Grey.
oh, that's a different kind of fantasy. That's close to what you were talking about.
It's technically fantasy.
Yeah, it technically is, but it's literally the same thing you talked about. It's
It's a fantasy erotica. It has still has fantasy in it.
yeah.
I remember
I still love remember hearing fucking George Decay, and I think it was, oh fuck, who it was? What's the guy's name? It was Iago from Aladdin. Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh yeah, him.
Because I know him, him and George Decay read a little bit of it for fucking videos.
Gilfried did a
Either that,
Gil-
it's either that or someone made an impression of it. I don't know.
Gilfried did a reading of Wet Ass Pussy.
Yeah,
It's fucking funny as hell.
yeah. I still remember the video where he says poggers. That fucking killed me. Just hearing him go poggers, and it just fucking killed me.
Oh my god.
What if it's her only interest? Hey, doesn't it seem? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? You have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being hasty. Yeah, I was just getting anxious all of a sudden.
I love how the show is all the backstory and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, then why would Monica do what she did later on?
Yeah.
That's just honestly not nice. Unless there's a lot more to these after stories, so this could turn dark quick.
That is true. Then again, you did state it was non-canon.
I know it's not canon, but it could get worse the further we get down.
Yeah, or it could just be where it's non-canon. It's just her being, nice and stuff, and just being awkward at the start off of the literature club. It could be that. Who knows?
Give me dark, damn it.
Well, we've been through dark enough. Jeez. Sometimes you just need a little bit of light. Hey, it's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you point out things just out like that, Sayori. I just learned what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. You know what? You're probably going to be great helping Yuri feel comfortable around here.
Because you're retarded.
Maybe you can take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending some time with her. Yay! That's exactly what I want to do. Besides,
Sari lowers her voice.
I'm probably need all the time I can get.
She taps her finger against a dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. The chunky book.
Yeah.
Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. Well, I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy because, she went up 10 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
Which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way.
Can we pause for just a sec?
Why?
I need to go grab.
Oh no. Oh no, cringe.
Okay, I think I ran part of the way there. Oh, I ran like 3 whole feet. Fuck. Okay, I'm back.
I was gonna say, wait, you ran?
No, I didn't. It's sarcasm.
I was gonna say, wow, you actually did exercise. That's rare.
Yeah, I know, right? Just where she went running off and everything, I decided I'll just pull prank.
I can imagine her doing another Naruto run.
Oh my god.
She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought her is just about equal in size to the one already on her desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over these would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. It's one. What?
I love how she just. This is such a different Yuri from what we're used to.
Alright.
Like, yeah, it's so funny and so nice to see this little change.
Sayori nervously interjects.
Well, I was thinking maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, like if we're going to be reading together, I would like then I would like that.
From across the room, Monica smiles and nods to Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Ah, alright. Yuri sits down and you hear a big thud. Then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add.
So, what made you decide to join the club?
Pussy. Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, as I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. Well, I only found out because she... Yuri glances at Monica.
Monica.
Well, Monica came into my classroom, put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. Shake my head. I was so stupid I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, so I decided that was probably rational.
Wait.
She looked so sad.
Yeah.
She's like, wait.
No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad for interrupting you that I just walked out. I was actually hoping you would come by.
Are you eating something or chewing on a straw?
No, I was taking off the labeling off the water bottle.
So I can hear it.
I know, I'm folding up so I can get ready to toss it in the can.
Your damn ADD.
Fuck, I missed.
Oh, fuck, I missed.
Oh, fuck, I can't believe I've done this.
I cannot financially recover from this.
Buys $3 carton of milk.
When I bought my textbook, I was like, I can't financially recover from this shit.
Yeah.
Yuri exhales in relief. Plus, I torrented 2 of my textbooks, because fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Reddit. Yeah, I have a burner account on Reddit where I can torrent shit.
Nice.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some of the reasons as well, such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I really have a hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just 2 of you. I definitely came at the right time.
That makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come.
Cat, are you stupid? Go in your little hut. Go in there. He has one of those little cat beds that's in a little. It looks like a hut.
Yeah.
No. Don't be dumb then. I don't know if you heard him.
I did. I heard that.
I barely touched him and he acts like he's a damn victim.
Yeah.
Yuri smiles warmly to herself. Yeah, earlier today I was walking in the kitchen. He walked under my foot, so I accidentally stepped on him.
Yeah.
It's like he does it all the time to look like the victim.
Yeah.
I think he has a victim complex.
Probably.
I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the Literature Club would provide a chance for me to do that.
What kind of things are you into?
Gore. Wait, what? Like genres?
I don't know, just anything. Even if it's not literature.
Sharpens knife. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Like making YouTube videos.
Okay.
Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face.
How's about I tell you tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into.
Sayori, she's like, okay, Sayori, you go first. She's like, She's like anime. Yuri's like Lolita. Like what? I suppose that'd be fine.
Okay. 'Cause that always fucking gets me. It's like, I don't know if you're talking about the lolly stuff or the fashion.
You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
Yeah. Because like, Lolita fashion is really nice, like the Gothic Lolita stuff. The fashion is great.
Oh no, the fashion part is, but the other part, no.
Oh yeah, the other part, no. But the fashion, yeah. It's really good. But you always have to specify whether it's the fashion or not, or else people are gonna fucking get on your case. Well, I pretty much into like crafty things,
Like Minecraft.
like making little collages or decorating things like cards, jewelry boxes.
I know once you said college.
I know, but I learned from that one. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But I put it off till the last minute. So yeah, I'm kind of into silly. That's kind of silly. Silly that I'm into.
You sound quite creative. Are you autistic?
Not that much. I love when that happens when we say a line and then they say something that could just answer it. It's just that you'd be surprised how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff.
Can't make images. So, I have to share something that I'm into, right? Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature.
I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. Am not. Oh, yeah?
You know what? Fuck you, unprograms you from the game. What the fuck?
Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Oh, that's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going out into the woods or the park and just places where you can walk and sit and not have any people around. You can do that at your own house without going outside.
I had to open a window.
It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove yourself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while.
When do you like to do that?
It depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it.
Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that.
Why not? I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do if you don't let it slip through your fingers. Like a knife. The three continued their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then. Monica had intended to leave it at Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more.
Oh, looks like we got wrapped up for. We got to wrap. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today.
So I know it's been a few days, but come on.
I know. So are you two going to be staring at starting on that book in the next club meeting? That's a plan.
I'm so excited. Sayori beams, Yuri collects her things, and Monica just fucks herself. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile.
Bye!
As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room.
Sayori, you are a lifesaver.
Now here's a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a lifesaver before?
I think I have once or twice. Because I know there's the gummy lifesavers. Is that all, or is there like hard lightsabers?
There's actually hard mint ones.
Okay, because I think I've had both.
I'm not gonna say which friend this was because he knows who he is, and I know he's subscribed here, and I know you'll probably message me on Facebook, wherever you are, for calling you out on this. You're saying, "What the fuck, dude?"
Mm-hmm.
What he did in high school, throughout middle school, was he substituted brushing his teeth for fucking breath mints.
Oh my god.
He did. He always had fucking packages of fucking icebreakers and lifesavers on him.
What the fuck?
Because he didn't feel like brushing his teeth, so he just fucking did breath mints.
That's not a good way to substitute it.
Well, that's what he did throughout middle school and high school, all the way to fucking senior year.
Jesus.
That's what he did.
I know that's what he did. I still don't gotta agree with it.
I called him dumb because I was like, I can still. It's like your breath. It's like shit. When you take a shit and spray it with Febreze, it smells like shitty Febreze.
Yeah, exactly.
Your breath smells
It's-
like
it's
shitty
like-
mint.
It's like I don't brush super often, but I still brush my teeth.
You should
like-
brush twice a day when you did it.
Don't give me that.
Well, that's what they tell you when you fucking go to the dentist. Like,
When did you last wash your teeth?
when was the last time I came here? That's literally my response last time I went to the dentist, and they're like, "Oh my god."
I actually gotta get another appointment with the dentist, I think, because the last time we tried to, they were closed and we didn't reappoint yet. I didn't do anything. I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice to where I can put my energy towards other people like that. She's really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here. With you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book next meeting? I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great.
After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, not something else, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. You a bitch.
It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay?
I haven't heard that term in years.
Same. I haven't heard that term since fucking middle school.
And yeah, we just call it the library.
Yeah, it's like the thing for us is that our computer room was actually next to the library, but it wasn't. It was only connected by a door, so it wasn't in the library. So we actually just had a computer room.
Fine, the computer room.
Fine, the computer room.
Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayori tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri was talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so...
Here, you don't have to. You didn't do anything wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you got.
Well, still. I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it.
Well, why not?
Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that no one was truly interested.
But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing.
No.
No.
I can't. It won't let me... Fix that in the next update, you fuckers. Because I can't click outside to get rid of the text box.
Yeah.
Won't let you into side stories.
Yeah.
I've already decided I'll join a club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me.
That's not what I was doing.
A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them.
Well, the thing is, we didn't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruiting stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your book. You know,
Wow.
like as a club activity, that would be okay, right?
Why am I being so resistant to this? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me, and I'm sorry for being like that.
You don't have to apologize.
Boo.
Just tell me if there's anything else that I can help you feel more comfortable around here.
Sari pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. Uh-oh.
Oh.
The book in question is already in Yuri's desk. 1,000 Ways to Die. With illustrations.
Yay.
I found that show fucking funny.
Yeah.
Peering over, Sari reads the cover of the book.
Dusk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga.
When I heard Dusk Bell, I thought of Duskull from Pokemon.
Yeah, same.
It's like, go, Dusk Ball!
Yeah.
What the fuck is that fucking creature?
Hey, it's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now.
Alright, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper.
Wait, how come you need paper?
Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just taking notes. I don't do that.
No. Notes? I mean... Yes, it's an effective strategy.
I took notes for a bit in fucking film studies, but then I just fucking remembered the movie. I didn't need to write notes.
Yeah.
Film study was the easiest fucking course for my English year-long course to graduate.
Yeah.
You know what the class was, Parker?
What?
It was the English class everyone wanted because you watched the film, wrote your opinion about it, that's it.
Nice.
I fucking loved that class because there was only one opening because even the teachers knew it was an easy course.
Yeah.
So everyone wanted it. I got in. And that's,
Nice.
And so my friend who had the breath mints, I almost said his name. Oh, it's James. I've told you about James before.
Yeah.
It's him.
Yeah. It's like, I think I had something like that for psychology. It was probably the more fun I had in psychology. Because we were told to watch a movie, at one that the teacher would approve of course, and see about the psychological stuff about it.
Yeah.
Well, I decided, because I never saw the movie and I wanted to, and thought this would be a good time, I chose Donnie Darko. And I actually had a lot of fun watching it. It was a very interesting movie.
What was it? Also, during our film studies course, we did do, holiday-themed films for the season.
Yeah.
Halloween, we watched the original Halloween film.
Nice.
Which was, honestly, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Then for Christmas, our Christmas film to do a report on was Elf.
Yes, I love Elf.
That took us... Well, at the time, our classes were like an hour and 45 minutes. So we could almost burn through some films in almost in one class.
Yeah.
Well, because back when I was in high school, they changed it now, because of course they did. Now it's an 8-block day, the schools. When I was in PA, my high school, it was only 4 blocks a day.
Oh.
Yep. Block 1, Block 2, Advisory. Then you had lunch during Block 3 and Block 4, and you're done.
Nice.
Yep, and our lunch was either at A lunch, B lunch, or C lunch. I hated B lunch because we went to lunch in the middle of class, and it was depressing knowing I'm going back to class.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's why I'm sure it'll be especially helpful for someone new to the genre.
What's actually fun about the Doki-Doki movie is because in my graphic design class, we are actually tasked to make a movie poster. So, like, it could be of an existing movie. So, I decided to go with Donnie Darko, because why not? It was perfect timing.
Sari's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably best that it did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible.
I trust you. You look super smart.
Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in things I have a lot of experience with. Like Elon Musk says, you can have a master's degree and still be an idiot.
Yeah.
Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. Oh, that should be evident enough from the 2 days I spent here. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Because I'm Yuri retarded. Especially you.
No.
Sari rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. Bad touch!
You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy.
Rape! Rape! Anyway, would you like to get started?
Okay.
So she said too.
They're such polar opposites, but it's so adorable watching these two.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned clubbed activity. Yuri begins to guide Sari through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. You see this place? It's called Poland.
I still love how fucking psychology completely shattered that fucking notion of opposites attract to me.
Yeah, they'll do it. The more of it she details, the races... Yeah, it says races, right?
Yeah.
The races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sari seems to have. But despite Sari's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. You see these elves here? They had a Elf Lives Matter campaign and it didn't work. And the dwarves weren't happy.
No, the elves would have done Orc Lives Matter, and the orcs would not have cared either way.
It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards.
Oh, I love doing that, honestly. World building is so fun. Until you guys start taking notes down on it. Fuck. Hey, how do people come up with this stuff?
Because they're artistic.
Thanks. Oh, I love world building. It's so good, Sari. How do people come up with this stuff? You, because they're autistic. Thanks. I just love how that just transpired. That's fucking great. It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do.
What kind of writing?
Oh, like poetry and stuff. The thing I write, I just put down the feelings that come into my head. You know?
Yeah, Hitler did that too, Sari, but his kind of splattered against the wall.
Yeah. But this is like, there must be some planning and hard work. Yeah.
Oh, you're into poetry. I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs.
No way.
Well, Yuri giggles, filling Sari's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she's heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started on reading now if you're ready.
Okay, but I can't read very fast.
She's like, I know. It's like, how do you know? Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. That's why I'm going to major in working with special needs adults. And she's like, what?
I see.
It's like I saw this fucking 4chan post where it's like, this guy says, me being high school, me autistic. Says also me have this lady friend who's always nice to me. 5 years later after graduating, find her on Facebook. Finds her job working with special needs adults. Me, very sus.
God, I love green text sometimes. They're so great.
Sayori jolts. Yuri is patient in her notes. Hey, that's sort of book.
I'm just kidding. I'm kind of glad you're patient, because I need that sometimes.
Has that blue cap that says, please be patient, I have autism.
Yeah. A lot of times.
Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents.
Okay, chapter 1.
The room becomes silent as two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again.
What does vindicated mean?
Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent.
It's okay to ask questions, right?
Of course. Sayori turns the page.
Are those footnotes?
Ah, yes, a lot of dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. Why does one say 1940s Germany? The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating the social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned.
Wait, are they talking about the past right now, or the present?
I don't know, did they get the time stones? Where?
Right here.
We're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having.
But they didn't tell me that.
Because it's not a picture book, you simpleton. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples that will soon be gone. The two of them continue with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as dumb. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. It was 5 pages. I think we can stop here for now.
Okay.
Sayori takes a deep breath and closes with what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So what are your thoughts about up to this point? That caterpillar-looking motherfucker is mean. Sayori tries to find words.
I am doing well so far.
I am? It says, am I?
Am I doing well so far?
Huh? I'm not sure I understand. The question?
Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb.
Oh, you're reading a line not about yourself?
I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going. I keep doing my best, so I can see it the way you do.
You have lost your penis privilege.
uh,
The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things.
we can continue tomorrow, right?
Yuri pauses and shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow.
But
I'm sorry.
wait, sorry for what? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you... Yuri leaves.
You weren't making me.
Sarah is left alone with her words.
Oh, how did this happen? You were having fun just a second ago.
Because you're dumb.
It's
You're retarded.
my fault. I did something stupid to hurt her.
Well, have you seen yourself? You look stupid.
Should I have told her that I enjoyed it? Monica trusts me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back?
Baby, come back. Drowned in guilt, Sari stares blankly at her desk spread with notes. The book sits next to them.
Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left her books, right? Unless she forgot to take them with her. This is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along.
I can't help it's not a picture book.
Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, I would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her.
Ow. That's that one.
Yeah. Now we go on to 2.
Did we unlock anything, though? Looking at pictures, we unlock anything nice? Oh, we unlocked this.
Nice.
This is, the audience hasn't seen this yet. This is all the stuff you unlock throughout the game.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me, really?
Well, those are probably stuff we'll be getting in the other side stories.
No, this is the poems from the main game.
Oh, shit.
Remember?
Yeah.
Missing 2. We're missing these. This is from the side stories. For
Yeah.
those who didn't remember, this is the first a scene from the side story Trust. I believe we get these pictures at the end of them.
Yeah.
Then secrets, backgrounds is the only thing we unlocked. But still nice to show the audience stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Next is understanding. I wonder what respect is about.
Oh, we'll probably have to get to that Friday.
Ooh, the last one's gonna be me.
Yeah.
I love how everything's alternating.
Yeah.
Next. Hmm? Damn. For the first time, Sierra is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Is this a loss in the club?
Yeah.
Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet. Stamps or stomps?
Stamps.
Stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. It should be stomps, that's just me.
Well, maybe she's not, forcefully stomping. It's more of like an in between of just walking, pacing, and stomping, stamping.
It doesn't sound right to me.
It's not, and it's not. It's kind of like that in between, kind of like how you stamp something.
It just doesn't sound right to me.
I can see it though. Why am I letting this affect me so much?
I love the background music.
Yeah, me too. It's the best one. I'm doing everything to make Yuri happy.
I guess I'm the retarded one.
but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best.
It's like, and your best failed you.
But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment.
I referenced Pegasus, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's when Kaiba and Pegasus are facing each other for the first time in Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I'm sorry, Mokuba, I tried my best. And Pegasus is like, and your best failed you.
And your best failed you.
But Currybox, go on and attack. Sakiri continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Huh?
Security.
Close enough. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. Hello? You're in the wrong classroom. Minutes pass and no one enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. She's like, what the fuck?
Gosh, I'm so late.
I know, I'm 2 minutes late. Oh my god.
Why did I offer to help those other students with their work?
Yeah, I usually say fuck it and leave them alone.
Yeah. I'm such a pushover sometimes.
God, I wish you were in other areas.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna leave such a bad impression on the new members if Yuri, if I'm not the first one here.
Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so,
Yuri?
uh-oh. Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I'm late. You don't have to wait outside for me. The door to the classroom is open.
It's not, Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window and looks away. Through the window!
To the wall!
Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, because you have the best eyes.
With club publicity stuff?
Yeah. Monica is utterly confoozled. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Is this a loss? Is this a loss for the club?
Yeah.
Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself and sees Sayori sitting alone inside. Alone.
Okay.
All I can remember is, you know the alone thing from SpongeBob?
Yeah,
All I can think in my head is the iDubbbz version of that.
Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy if you tagged along.
Me too. Monica's worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict may have arisen. It's a little ironic, she realizes, that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club.
Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of the new flyers, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones.
Yuri nods and they're off. The two walk in silence. You could hear a fart in the distance. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up a conversation.
So, how's everything been going?
Shit. Fine.
That's good.
Neither of them follow up anything more. Monica tenses up at the stinted conversation. How the fuck does Sayori do it?
Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers.
No, she went to the computer room because she
Yeah.
found it.
Yeah.
Sayori told me.
And what did you two end up doing yesterday?
Your mom. Well, thank goodness she did, because she's been dead for 5 years. I'd like to see her again. Just some reading.
Well, I'm glad. Hey, I'm really starting to feel more like a literature club now.
Oh, what do you guys read? Mein Kampf? What?
Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about what kind of reading you were into.
Oh, God. Why did you say that?
Oh. You know, it was kind of stupid of me, because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will have the same interests as me.
But I'm the president. I should have the same interests as me. I'd like to have a bunch of yes men around me.
Hey, but it's so cool that you're able to get Sayori into it. Hey, it's like the club is working, and I'm really happy about that.
She's not into it.
Huh?
She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it on her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it.
Did something happen?
Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses.
Hmm?
I don't like that fucking blank expression from Monica. It fucking bothers me.
Yeah.
That's like the dead ass face.
Yeah, like dead ass.
I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence and Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden.
Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining.
Yeah, I'll think it's bitching, and I don't want to hear that shit.
Hey,
I'm the president.
I just want to make sure you feel welcome.
You didn't have your initiation yet. You haven't bent over.
Oh my god, actually, I saw a small video on Twitter where these kids apparently pulled like a Bart Simpson on a school council meeting, or like a school board meeting,
Yeah.
and there were some funny names, and the most one that got out was Wayne Kerr.
Oh my god.
Hey, and there's a couple more that are like really funny. I can't remember them, but yeah, they pulled like a fucking Bart Simpson. It was so fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
It's important if it's important to that, then you can tell me anything.
That seems like an error.
Yeah.
It's like if it's more than that, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it.
Ah,
I think she looks very adorable with that.
she does.
Monica pauses and thinks. Think. You ever watch Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah, Brain Blast. I remember watching Jimmy Neutron. Yeah,
Brain
it's
Blast sounds like a porn move.
It does. I especially love when he went to the future because he accidentally gave Cindy's like friend like the evil perfume that made her evil. They went to the future to see what happened, and he's like brain blonde. His future self. Yeah.
I remember one time where they went into they went to like different thing where Jimmy's parents was rich, and fucking Hugh just gave, I think it was Sheen and Carl, wasn't it a fucking gold bar, and essentially told him nicely to fuck off.
Yeah.
It's like, hey Jimmy, can we go back to our old dimension now with this?
Yeah.
I'll pay for my college.
Yeah. All right. Oh fuck. Oh, I remember Sheen being obsessed with Ultra Lord and Carl with llamas.
And Jimmy's mom.
Yeah, and Jamie's mom. I can't forget that.
I'll do it for the llamas and Jimmy's mom.
And Jimmy's mom. It's my job as a president to understand the needs of the club members, right?
I can only imagine him jerking off to Jimmy's mother when he got older.
Oh my! I mean, I remember this one fucking video because it was from the Jimmy and Timmy crossover.
Yeah.
He whispered something to like Cosmo. He was like, "You got it." And he had like a jar, and all of a sudden you'd see like a small version of Timmy's mother.
Oh god, they predict the jar.
Yeah, he's like, "Hi, Mrs. Neutron." And then in the video I saw, it did just like it cropped to the board, and there's just Dark Souls music, and it just says like, "Oh no," or something like that. I love it. We're gonna have all kinds of people join this club. Hopefully, anyways. And learning about diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with.
That everyone can be happy with? I love her little pout.
Yeah.
To me, Yuri's the most beautiful one to me.
Mm-hmm.
But the best eyes, Monica hands down.
Oh yeah.
I just really love Emerald.
Yeah, I can tell.
Not just only some people.
Of course. And I need to look out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be?
Remember, did I show you that custom jersey I bought?
I think so.
The one with fucking Ron Swanson?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god, I found that site because one of the hockey YouTubers I watch said geeky jerseys. Like, what the fuck is that? I gotta look that up. And it's all nerd hockey jersey stuff. I'm like,
Nice.
I like this one. They had a Sonic
Yeah.
one, but they don't have it in my fucking size anymore.
Damn.
Because they print like less than 300, and once they're gone, it's out of production. It's gone.
Damn.
All limited runs.
Oh, cool.
Like, they have an open period, you know, for custom ones if you want your own number, your own custom number, and your name on the back. The website says that they have it for 7 days. Where you get, you know, custom numbers and stuff. Every jersey is done to order, so.
Yeah.
And once that's all the customs done, they make certain amounts of, you know, small, medium, large, and so up into 5XL.
Yeah.
And once they're gone, it's out of production forever.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Santa Claus one. I was tempted to buy that. I was like, I look fucking stupid in that. It's an ugly sweater hockey jersey
Oh,
with Santa
God.
Claus. It's supposed to be ugly.
Oh, my God.
I do have a ugly Christmas sweater that I wear for Christmas, for the meme.
Yeah.
It says, "Make Christmas Great Again."
I
I bought that as I found it fucking funny.
It is fucking funny.
And it's a picture of pixelated Trump with a Santa hat.
Yeah.
And I wore that in my Christmas photo last year.
Nice.
Hey, it was $15 on Amazon. I thought it was funny, and our theme for last Christmas was ugly sweaters or ugly Christmas-related shirts. I bought that.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm half tempted to get? Because one, there's cheap versions of it on Amazon. I'm talking like less than $10.
Yeah.
And two, I could just go to fucking town with it. It's called a jaw harp.
Oh God, what's that?
It's an instrument. You put it up against your mouth and you pluck this like metal tongue, and with with how your mouth is, it makes notes. It's like the doing, kind of like one of those. And it's like they can go up to about like I think like $30-$50 because they're small instruments. They're small because of course they go right up to your mouth. They can range anywhere from like I think $50 to $38 to all the way down to like $7.
Well, the higher you pay, the better quality.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you can because also I think some do different things maybe, but it overall it's literally just the most simple instrument. You just like put it you don't bite down on it. You put it up against your teeth, and will have your mouth open, and then you can you pluck the thing and it makes noise because of your mouth. And you can move your tongue, you can breathe in and out, you can even pronounce stuff and to make notes and everything. It's literally the most hillbilly instrument, and I want one.
And get cheap one.
I'm probably gonna put in the cart, just a $7 one. Because I looked it up and I found one that's like just $7.
Mother, give me my debit card.
Because the thing is, I back when we did like big band trips, I bought a jaw harp because it was cheap at like a gift shop or something. However, I was a stupid kid and I had
You still are.
Well, it came in a little pouch, right?
Yeah.
Well, I had the tongue stick out of it.
Did your
Like
dumbass sit on it?
Well, no, I think the tongue broke in my luggage or something, because because the thing penetrated through the bag. But like I said, it wasn't an expensive jaw harp. It was just a cheap one.
Still sucks.
Yeah, but it's like, because I had fun with it back then, and it's like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy one so that way when I get on calls, not on recordings, but on calls, unless I want to pull a little skit on recording, but that'd be kind of funny.
Well, I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed, somewhat. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. That's what the special ed class is for, Monica. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. Boy! Game. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? Yeah, it's simple, because you talk a lot on the internet.
Yeah. What I like to do, I like to fucking overreact a lot. That's my humor. I have the time every time. It's like my brother will fucking like pull out rip some of the weirdest sounding ass. And I've literally reacted, you know, in a sarcastic, funny way. That's obviously sarcastic, like saying there's a croc or crawling out of his ass because it sounded like the bayou.
Oh God.
And I would get it to the point where he would need to go out of the room and get a drink of water because when he would laugh, he would start coughing and barking. You know you're funny. I think he said something. I don't know, but you know you're funny when you can make someone start barking at when they try to cough. It's so good.
I could talk for hours about things I'm into. Unfortunately, it's so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sari falls in that third category.
She... What? See, what? Hold on. You're saying Yuri is taking pity on you?
Yes, Yuri's taking pity on herself.
Sorry, Sayori. Sayori's taking pity on you?
Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me, you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sari is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed on her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through tense air. You're like, why the fuck is half the room falling apart? Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fist clenched. She has the Arthur fist going.
I think you should tell her that.
It involves effort. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. It's like talking shit in real life. It's easier to do it on the internet.
Yeah. Sayori's different.
Because she's autistic?
Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, she'll do anything to make it happen.
That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry I'm making myself sound so...
No, I think I'm starting to understand. There's the word! I bet you at some point they're going to say those words all, like, you know, like, because last one, the word trust came up, and now understand.
You just figured that out?
Well, I mean, we only seen one story so far. I have to see another one.
I kind of figured they were going to do that, because that's kind of the point.
Well, I did too, but I wanted to make sure.
Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. She's like, Hitler was a good... He's like, okay.
It's like the news reporter said, slavery was the... He looks like he was going to say best. Then just like a quick time event comes, he's like, worst decision we've ever made. So fucking hilarious.
It's like Hitler was a really... Like, wait a second. Hitler was really a bad person.
I mean, he was.
So it's like when someone cuts themselves off like that.
Yeah.
I actually had that happen in my sophomore history class where my history teacher was talking about Hitler and she just stopped for a second. We were like, can you repeat what you're going to say? It's something that Sari would be able to say better. Sari is someone who will give anyone, however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sari to the even more assertive to her kindness. I said be assertive, not insertive. Further exacerbating the matter. Exacerbating sounds like masturbating.
Yeah.
Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Get it? Understanding?
Yeah. It's like, whenever they say the fucking movie title's like, oh, he said it. Sari wants to be your friend. I promise that. Hey, it's okay to be for different people to try different needs. to have different needs.
Special
mean-
needs.
Yeah, Sayori, she has her own needs too. Hey, but good friends work together and can be what they need for each other.
Well, I need a hoe. Monika's like, I can be that hoe. And she's like,
And you just have to have good communication and talk about it.
false effort.
Yeah.
I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. Shake my head.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just so resistant to everything. I'm just pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. Well, I'm so tired of this cycle of creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her.
You're totally fine.
Someone says, you know the shit is bad when you take off your pants, then sit down.
Yeah. Hey, it's for the club, remember? We're just helping make the club a better place for everyone.
Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This is kind of critical thinking is something I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you.
Anytime.
I charge $50 an hour. She's like, what the fuck? Monika smiles at Yuri.
Yeah, she's like, hey, I charge $50 an hour. Hey, he's like, I bet you say that to every guy. Oh, I'd say it to everyone. And then Yuri just starts profusely sweating.
For a moment, Yuri finds in herself to meet Monika's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own.
Return the emerald gaze.
You really had to do that dramatic shit just to show the same fucking picture? Yuri and Monika finished replacing the old flyers with new ones. Oh, the old ones were really shit. More accurately, Monika mostly did the work while Yuri just followed along like a puppy. Well, as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Can you do it for me, Mom? It's not your mother. I'd like a mommy. Monika's like,
It's like tempting. Yes, you can. It'll be great.
Yuri sighs and shakes her head.
She says that like she's gonna fucking watch this as entertainment.
Why do you think she's smiling? I'm never gonna feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. That's right. If I don't shit now, I won't do it ever again. Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monika. You're not just going to wait outside, are you?
I can take a walk. Want me to go get? I wanted to get you a coffee or something.
Yes, extra foam, please.
Yes.
Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own, though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's the one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this.
You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for the tea in the club room. Yeah, you can use like an electric kettle that heats up water, right?
Would that really be possible?
I'll look into it. I think it would be great.
Yuri smiles and nods in thought. Be gone, thought.
Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck.
She comes back with the coffee, right? And Sarah's like, where the fuck's my coffee? Monika waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway, and Yuri smiles fade once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, boy. Yuri timidly opens the club room door. What's up, fuckers?
Yuri!
Pardon.
Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet.
Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Suicide note 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where's number 5? Where's number 15?
Where's the 66th one? I can't find it. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat, like other things while in different, mod.
Yeah.
At that moment, she realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I appreciate some of those 18 plus mods. They had to redraw everything.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. They had to make it look good too.
I've seen some good ones, and I've seen some shit ones.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting you to come today.
Neither is my dad.
I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first.
Yeah, I love how she says, like, I didn't expect you to come today, and she's like, neither did my boyfriend.
Or that he had to go take a shower.
It's raining bad.
Hallelujah. Hey, but I got most of the way through it. And look!
Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. Sayori, why is that a picture of a frog? It's a page of notes beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. Alright, you fucking extra. You bitch. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair.
I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me. And I've been trying really hard.
Stop. It's time to stop! Yuri presses her fist against her forehead, and you just hear... Please stop. I can't take this.
Yuri?
Sayori's voice quivers in shock after hearing received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Sayori looks away in guilt.
Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, you didn't give good head.
I don't understand, so if there's anything wrong, please tell me.
Yuri shakes her head. No. It's me. I keep putting myself in those situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay, just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently because I'm weird.
But I don't treat you differently. Well, I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought if we did something together you really like.
I don't want your pity, you peasant.
Oh.
Why'd I do that?
Oh.
Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice squeaks. I'm sorry! Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go! Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? I love how the narration breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori and the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here, before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs... Yep. Ouch! She feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Oh, damn, I thought it was something else. Aww.
Oh.
I like that.
Oh,
I like
that's
that.
so good.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah. It's okay.
Sayori whispers in a soothing voice.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, she a fucking kid. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. She looks so sad.
Yeah, well, she's struggling.
Yeah, and I struggle to get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through her clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself.
I understand.
Why don't you understand?
I understand the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. Oh, one sec. Were you talking to me? Okay, good. Okay.
I didn't want to hear your bitch ass anyway.
I promise I understand that. I'll give you as much time as you need.
I'm just in a bad state right now, frowny face. Damn, California, that sucks.
I remember seeing someone do exactly that, but they put like every state. It's like there's like the one box on top, and there's like all the rats just in their own little mini boxes. Oh Jesus! Oh, what the fuck? Hey, when you're ready, just tell me your feelings, and we'll talk about them together. Okay?
Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts and speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. So I'm horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Yuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. Yuri, can you hurry up? I gotta shit. Damn, that femboy was right. That pussy can squirt. Hey, when a femboy has diarrhea, is that them squirting?
Maybe.
I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know to talk about. It's all I got going for me, except my big knockers. But then whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. Game, you gonna load? That's all.
Yeah.
Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after getting them out. Zeri, who can feel Yuri's breath, rise and fall from beneath her arms like Rome did in Italy, realizes that as well.
Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with things you need too.
But you got a good butt. I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. Well, I love how she's looking away.
Yeah.
Wow. This looks really nice.
It does. That sounds kind of familiar. I can't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid that you would get frustrated with me.
And there's Monica in the corner, at a window, just eating popcorn.
Yeah.
But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience.
Yeah, I know. But my irrational fears, just wouldn't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right?
Yeah. Irrational fears.
Well, there's no way that you could frustrate me, because I already like you as the person that you are. Hey, I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true.
Oh, her eyes moved again.
Yeah. You don't have to have don't have to be a social person to like you. I think you really consider it in your own way, worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club.
It's a mental health club.
Yeah. But it's the best part that we're all different, have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake it for me not enjoying it. I mean, we can never discover new things if we don't try them first, right?
Hear that, ladies?
I want to learn I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me.
Yuri fights back a smile at that comment.
Oh, that's so adorable.
The picture's adorable, but I'm the one who thinks these scenarios are cliche.
Oh, I think they're meant to be.
It's like, Jesus Christ, sometimes it's gonna be fucking cringe. That's just me, though.
Yeah, it's like it's like every now and then I do like cliche moments. They can be really nice. It put it down in the right way.
The right way.
Well, I think this is kind of like the right way to do it. Because I think they're doing this in a really. I think it's really good.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of cliches, though.
I know. I can already tell.
Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sari's arms.
Your hair's pretty. Hey, I always wanted long hair, but it was awful of taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Oh.
Yuri's tension relaxes. You just hear. For once, she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Is that it? Damn it. Well, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we continue reading.
That's what I wanted to hear.
But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Unlike Twitter.
Of course. I'm not gonna judge anyone anything this early on, though. So we'll just see what happens.
Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without their consent first. You hear that, Discord?
Yeah, Discord. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Oh, you didn't? I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying.
I'm back.
What timing?
she just kicks down the door. What's up, motherfucker?
No, what's up, fuckers?
Monica's back.
I love that Pokemon. Like, what's up, fuckers? He's like, how do you got my phone? Because fuck you, that's why.
I love that. Imagine she came in right when they were like, you know, doing that on the floor. She's like, oh, did I walk in on a lesbian moment? I'm sorry. I haven't seen you like at all recently.
Sarah trots over to Monica.
Ah.
She whispers loudly.
Can I hug you?
Oh.
Sure, Sayori.
What type of hug are you talking about?
Oh, hug. There's so many different kinds of hugs.
Man refuses to give up pussy for pregnant woman, says pregnancy was her choice. It's not my fault she decided to have a baby when she can't afford a car.
Oof.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, it is.
Sarah wraps her arm wraps her arm around Monica.
Oh, yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know.
I saw this fucking meme where it's like, people pat women's bellies when they're pregnant and say, oh, good job. It's like, then it's like, no one rubs my balls and says, good job, because I did effort.
I remember that.
Like, no one rubs my balls saying, good job.
It's like, you know what's actually funny? You talk about rubbing up, because you know how there's brass or something statues and they get rusted over the years?
Yeah.
But then people will rub, like, certain parts of them and they'll get really clean.
Yeah, I know that.
On the love, like, statues with dogs, their noses are, fucking, cleaned and everything. Because of how many people rub it.
And usually with the female statues, the boobs are clean.
Yeah, well, there was one of a man and, like, his nuts. But the best, there's this giant statue of a horse. If you look under, you'll see the balls are fucking clean.
Oh, God. Oh, 9, Korean.
Sayori can be a kind of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. Hey, Artemis is a monster. If he inherited this kingdom, it would spell disaster.
Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them and smiles. Fucking weebs.
Okay. Goodbye, Merlin.
Hello, Merlin.
He came up here for a sec, I screwed in, then he just fucked off. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's our first real activity as the literature club.
How about that? Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that'd be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about things that you like.
Yes!
I like porn.
Do you like poetry?
Yuri smiles.